Hello, everyone. We are live now. Um, Maddie will be in shortly, and so we'll let some people come in. It's Fluid Friday, so how fun is that? We will be asking what's in your cup, and then you need to tell us what you're drinking. I have water and Canada Dry. So I see some people coming in. We'll be doing free readings tonight, and we will be I'll be doing tarot, 3 month readings or 1 month reading. If you want a reading on a specific month, I can give that to you. Otherwise, it'll be April, May, and June. And I'm just using my plain tarot deck that I use all the time. And you can ask a general question or ask for a specific time period. So please share the show and we'll get more people in here. One of the things that we would love if you guys would go to YouTube to Psychic Fixes and Matty Tarot and subscribe and or follow, like whatever they ask for, so that we can get get our viewership higher. And that would be really great. Okay. Hi, Billy. How are you? Waves. Maddie should be here in a couple minutes. Next Wednesday, let me tell you, we have a fun show for Wednesday. You know, we do have crazy shows, and we have a lot of fun shows. So we're going to be we have giveaways for Wednesday, and we have special fortune telling on that day. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So do be here for Wednesday because it's going to be fun. I love giving away stuff, and I'm not going to tell you what we're giving away, but we have some really fun things in store for that day. Um, oh, I'm good. I had just recently published a book, and today I published another one. It had been under wraps for a while, so good things happening. We're writing and publishing a lot in this house. My son has written a book, and it is in final editing, so I can't wait for that to be out. Lots of fun. So you guys, you can go ahead and ask questions. Um, so the rules are you have to be 18 or older to get a reading. Also, no health, please. No pregnancy is included there. No legal. We don't do mediumship, don't ask us to get a hold of grandma or anything like that. This is, a more of a fast reading platform. So we'll be doing that. Did I get everything, you guys? Let's see. We do free readings, but if you want a tip, we have live tip links in the description, and they're scrolling across beneath me. You can see that. But otherwise, it's free. The one thing when we started doing readings, we go, and always been my motto is to make sure that everybody can get a reading. You don't have to have money, or any of that. We give you a really good reading. So let's see. Hi, Tammy. How are you? And yeah, things are good. Things are good. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, things are really good, and we are, just blessed to be here and be able to do these for everybody. Billy says hi to everyone, so you guys can chat in your comments. Now, I think that YouTube, you might not be able to see Facebook chat and vice versa. I don't know how that works. And when Maddie comes on, tries to connect Instagram, and have that. So we have Facebook and 2 YouTube channels that we stream to right now. So that's exciting. So what's new in your world? And here's a weekend coming up. What are your plans? Hi, Shield. So if you want a reading, go ahead and ask for general. Now you guys know Maddie's coming in, and he does readings in all kinds of interesting ways. Hello, Maddie.
Hey.
Hey, let me get the close up so
Fluid
everybody can see
Friday.
your pendulum and all that.
Well, here's this lovely Fluid Friday board.
Oh, see, that's my favorite one. I like that.
It's hard to get it without the reflection. Okay, there we go. Can you read it?
Fluid Friday notes. And
Yeah, no.
something. What's in your
There,
cup?
what did I
Let
bring
us
it
know.
further? Huh. I don't know. Anyway, it's beautiful. It says, "What's in your cup, you guys?" Because it's Fluid Friday.
Mm, mm. I've got water
You got water?
and
Okay. Stay
ginger ale.
hydrated.
Ginger ale. I love
Oh, I
it.
love it. I've got water and freshly squeezed orange juice from the oranges on the tree in the back.
Oh, you're so lucky. I always need lemons, and I hate paying 79 cents for a lemon. But yeah. Okay.
Hello,
My
everybody. Let's see. Debbie Waves and Matty Waves. Okay. I'm here for it. Thank you, Tommy King. I'm sorry, Billy Bob's. Tommy King, hi. Ginger ale. Tommy King is drinking ginger ale.
yeah.
I
Yep,
love it.
yep, yep.
Ginger ale, I used to drink a lot of ginger ale.
With what are you drinking tonight? Did you have time to get a drink tonight?
With gin. No. No, I'm not drinking any alcohol tonight.
Well, good for your choice. I really never drink it, so
Yeah, I
every
don't drink it
once
that
in a
often.
while, once a year, I like pizza and beer, but I don't drink. I drink like a half a cup of beer at a time.
Debbie
Okay,
drinking
that was good.
and beer.
I like pizza and beer.
I love
Yeah,
it. You can't drink pizza.
good.
I'm sorry. Eating pizza and drinking beer.
Drinking beer. Yes.
That reminds me of this
And
skit. There's a skit, I don't remember who. It's like an old video when YouTube was like still a new thing, but I don't know. There's this person's playing this character, and they're talking about like they go to the party, and they're like, "I had half a sip of a wine cooler," and that part makes me laugh every time. I'm like, "Oh my god!"
it's cute. It's cute. I can just see like so well, I won't say her name. The one actress, I can just see her saying that. Just like that. Yeah. Once at a blue moon, that's right. Hi, Berlick.
Hello, everybody.
And Berlick, do you want a general reading or you have a question or anything? Just don't put anybody's name in there. If you want to question you guys about someone you're interested in, just say, an interest or whatever you want. But
Person.
an ex, a relative, whatever. But don't put their name on, otherwise we won't put it up. Utah's cold. Oh,
I bet.
coffee in your cup. Well, we had rain this morning. Just like we're supposed to be known as, everybody thinks we're tropical. We're not, but we're supposed to be known for that, for the sunny all year round. But we got rain this year. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Kim. Happy Friday. We love
Friday.
that. So we're not going to say anything about specifics about Wednesday. I already started kind of teasing it, but between me and you, the stuff is coming tomorrow. So,
Okay.
oh, thank you, Billy. A big topaz. This wasn't an impulse buy. It's on clearance. Here's my card. That's how I shop. What can I say? And yeah, I'm a Libra. We like the sparkle. It's funny.
Debbie the
But
Libra. I love it.
Libra, love the. You know what? I am textbook Libra.
Oh, really?
The justice theme of what's right and wrong, and strong opinions, and all this other stuff.
I am not a textbook Scorpio. Scorpio gets a bad rap. I'll just say that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know too much other than what? There's a old book, you guys, really good. It's Linda Goodman's Sun Signs or whatever it is. love signs. And I would read this to people, and it's like, if you're this and you're interested in that sign, and it had a whole page of stuff and a whole page about a Libra. And I sit there and went, that is absolutely everything that I am. And it was wonderful. The only thing was, everybody loved her and all of that, but she said that she was immortal and she never died. She never died. It's like,
Okay.
as far as I know, 600, 800 years old. And I was always going, why did you tell people that? Because I don't believe in it.
Well,
I don't believe that.
she passed?
What?
Has she passed yet?
Yeah, we think.
It's okay.
I don't know. She's, you know what? They got to take on an identity somewhere else in the world, right? So I don't know. But I loved her book was just spot on for everybody. It's like you look it up and say, ditch him, because she said so. So I don't know.
No,
I
well,
love those.
if it, resonated, I'm glad to hear that. But I always say with astrology, because a lot of people get really into it and they like make it such a big deal. And it's like, while astrology can be interesting and it can help you with your own self exploration and self discovery, and it can also help you to maybe understand another person, it also is just, it's very, very intricate, and it's a lot more in depth than just our sun sign. So when we refer to each other by our sun sign, and that's just one piece of the one very small piece of the whole pie, because you have a sign in every planetary body. You have a sun sign, a moon sign, a Mars, Venus, all that. It goes on, and each of these things plays a role in your personality. And if you subscribe to that sort of idea, but essentially, it also isn't a determining factor. If there's someone that says you're not compatible with, that doesn't necessarily mean you're not compatible. You can always, we choose our behavior at the end of the day. We choose how to behave and how we act and what we want to, pursue and believe. So if we want to work through something with someone where we're supposedly incompatible with, like, I'm sure you could if you had the proper tools and you communicated well and all that. But, sometimes people make it they like, it's fact. And I'm just like, well, not fact. But
You know what got me? I was reading some, old laws, and there was a law that said it was illegal. It's still on the books in a couple of states, but it's illegal to tell someone, divination, tell them something that's going to happen in the future by looking at their hand or their head, and also astrology.
oh wow.
The stars. And I
Well,
was like, I think that's a palmist and an astrologer. Oh my gosh.
that's when, they were villainizing people who practice like witchcraft, and it's like, and it got all lumped into one thing. Like, tarot isn't necessarily witchcraft, and like witchcraft isn't necessarily black magic and bad. It's like, so it just got, what's the word, it got a bad connotation and a bad rap.
Yeah. And that kind of, spread with everyone. And I think religion does a lot with that too. But I was like, oh my goodness, they need to change some of those things. Okay, you guys, we need to start. So would you go ahead? I think one person is new. Christina's new. Christina, Alice, Mary. And one other person, I think, said they were new.
Welcome.
Yes, and go ahead and post. Okay, I can look at 3-month reading, a month reading, general reading. I'm using tarot. And tonight, Maddie, what tools are you using?
I've got quite a few things. So I've got tarot, I've got my oracle cards, inner guidance messages, I've got the dice and charms, whatever we feel drawn to.
Okay. Billy, I'm going to go ahead and do you. How's that? So I'm going to connect your energy, and I don't think you general. Perfect. And so it's going to take me a minute. So you can sit in silence, or Maddie will talk to you. I'll be right back.
Hello. Yes, happy Friday. I hope you're having a great Friday. If you're new and you're just joining us and you haven't let us know yet, we play What's in Your Cup because it's Fluid Friday. So to let us know what's in your cup. Stay hydrated. It's important. You don't have to be drinking an alcoholic beverage, but water is very important. Please stay hydrated. You know, we're quite literally made of water. But what's in my cup is fresh squeezed orange juice from the orange tree. Delicious. So, also, if you're new here, please post your question. We do free readings. We do accept donations, but that's not required. We want to make sure everybody has a fair chance at getting a reading. So just because you make a donation does not guarantee you a reading. However, we do appreciate it and are very grateful. The pay links are scrolling below. You can subscribe to our channels. That's youtube.com/@Matty Tarot and youtube.com/@PsychicFixes. Please thumbs up the video. Very important for the algorithm. It lets other people know that we're interesting, if you will, and maybe it starts recommending it to other people. You know, YouTube actually, if you don't thumbs up the video and you've watched it, it actually counts that as you weren't interested or very interested in the video. So it works against us. So if you're on YouTube watching the video, please thumbs up if you like our show. Furthermore, we don't do medical or legal, and you must be 18 or older to receive a reading. So please put your questions in the chat and you may get randomly selected.
Okay, my computer chair, when I was sitting here earlier, I just got down like this. At some point, you won't see me. But I don't know why it's doing that. All of a sudden, it's like, we're just going down. Okay, whatever. Billy, the first card that comes down for you is a card where it shows that an idea comes in and you jump on it fast and successfully implement it, takes you in a new direction. So you're all about that. That's what's manifesting in. If it's not happening now, it will. Okay. I get good things out of that. I feel a little bit of stuck for you. Like maybe you feel like I can't do anything or I can't go forward or something like that. Make sure that you're working with your archangels and your guides to keep going forward and take all the obstacles away that might be in front of you, because I get this super stuck energy that's over you. You have a great future. I have you getting your desires and reaching your goals, making a lot of good changes in your life. So that is coming in the future. Now, the past position is all about the house. I don't know if there was an issue about the house or you fixed it up or got in a new place or whatever, but I get something about the house being important. It shows me you juggling money a little bit, so ask for it. Manifest, use the law of attraction, ask for it to come in. I get a time of sitting and thinking about the past memories. So there may be a reason that you sit down and think about someone or past good things. I get a time of not a lot happening, going along with the flow. Whatever comes in, we'll take care of it. It shows me now. Look at, I've got these two cards, right? Bam, bam, Billy. It's one of being protected and guarded. And also one of not trusting what's coming ahead. So here's two big protection cards. Let me take a couple of cards here really quick. And let me see what this is going on here. Okay. All right. Let me take one more card. So I get you being, like guarded and watchful, not trusting what's ahead. I do get a woman, a strong personality woman. I do get feeling alone or unsupported. Also, I want to tell you, I don't know if you're thinking about traveling or going somewhere, but I do feel like maybe you don't know what to do or what's going to come in, in the future, and you're being very careful about it. I feel like that's okay. I don't get anything bad about this, but they are saying, when we get those two cards, it kind of slows us down and gets us a little stuck and we want to go forward. The last card is a King of Swords. You may be a King of Swords, or somebody comes in on your path. King of Swords are really great. They're usually very strong. They're very have a lot of strength and strong personalities. They are Libra-like and compassionate. Yet I get no nonsense, is what I hear, and really a justice theme. Strong feelings about how they think things should go, what's right. So that could be you, or that could be somebody that comes in on your path. But so I want you to manifest for the money to come in. Use the law of attraction. I want you to, I feel it's okay to be guarded and watchful, but I want you to trust the future, Billy. Get your goals right out here, right there in front of you, and always work towards them, okay? Because you won't be stuck. You'll always keep going, and you'll know what's ahead because you're manifesting it in. And that is what's coming into your life. And that's what I have for you tonight. Thank you for coming in.
That was beautiful, Debbie.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I've chosen Shield Nova. Shield Nova, I have a question for you because I want to make sure I got this right. Are you in a relationship? Are you seeing somebody? Please, no. I'm going to start by explaining the dice here. So the dice I rolled, you got Venus as one of them. The Venus dice stands for relation. It's pertaining to relationships, love languages, desire, and allure. You've got no, you're not in a relationship. Okay. Sagittarius, in search for truth. You got Sagittarius here. In search for truth, dauntless, positivity, seeking calmness, longing for adventure, and then you've represents your accomplishments or investments, your job and assets, and your relationships to others, and your reputation. So, what the focus of your life right now is stability. You have stability in mind. This may be with maybe you're a creative person, maybe you have some sort of artistic talent, but you are one you don't, maybe you think that you can't make us make a stable income regarding that or doing that. But either way, whether or not that's the case, you are focused mainly on you're getting your footing, being more stable, being more feeling like you have an influence of control in a good way. So over the things in your life. And your challenge is there's something that there's some sort of endeavor or some sort of circumstances that you keep involving yourself in that you need to put to an end. There's something that drains you, that you have not. It's kind of ran its course. You just continue to have trouble letting go. Relationship to a friend, a relationship to a family member, some sort of job position, or just maybe general, feelings of procrastination or whatever, or I'm sorry, general feelings of unworthiness that may lead to procrastination on goals. Either way, you need to let go of this behavior. You have to surrender to the whole of the circumstances. That's what you're being asked to do here. This is the challenge you face at this time. Your advice is to bear bear the burden. Actually, take rest, go slowly, one step at a time. The Chariot's here, so there's a victory. There is something. There's a there's a listen, it's a long bumpy road, but you know how to navigate this road. You've seen similar roads. You've navigated this prior. You understand that. You just understand it's not a forever thing. It's a feelings are temporary. This too shall pass. And you just need to go a little easier on yourself and take your time and allow yourself to feel the way you feel. You don't have to be you don't always have to be this ball of light. And sometimes, we feel bad and we feel down, and then that's okay. Now, what's not okay is staying there and beating yourself up and self-deprecating. That's where it becomes detrimental. So you need to take your rest to understand that this is just, it's a bump in the road. It's a little bumpy road right now, but you do have a victory coming. You will see yourself overcome this. Your focus needs to be on financial independence. So there's something here I'm getting here that holds you back from, like, okay. You have a fear of failing. You have a fear of being a failure. You have a fear of being not sufficient, not enough, inadequacy. And that is what holds you back from your full potential, from putting yourself on the front line and doing the things that you know you need to do, that you know you want to do, but you maybe hold back because you don't want to be seen as you don't want to fail. You don't want to fall and fail. But guess what? That's part of the road to success. It's literally part of the road to success. You got to fail. So anybody who is successful will tell you that they failed many times prior to being successful. It is not something that you need to beat yourself up over. It is quite literally a normal part of the human experience. We all fail at something. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So you need to believe in yourself and go for the thing. Part of self-love and part of growth and learning yourself and truly loving yourself is to go for the things that you know you may not do well at, and you know that you may fail and you may fall, but doing them anyway because you want to and you want to try, and it's gaining the experience. Because just like riding a bike or writing a letter and learning how to write and read, you just practice makes perfect. Okay, so when I used to I mean, I write songs, I write music. When I read my stuff from years and years and years ago, and I'm like laughing at myself because I'm like, I thought this was good back then. Like, but now the things I write, it's like levels beyond. And so even creative writing, and I'm sure Debbie will tell you as well. She's a writer, she's an author. So even creative writing, you get better as you practice. So even with something that is a creative outlet, you get better as you go, as you continue to immerse yourself into it. Your guardian angel here is expression of okay, how do I say this? Expression of your pain. You tend to bottle things up. You don't let it out. And so it comes out in bursts of anger that are seemingly uncontrolled. And you need to understand, underneath anger and underneath, like, someone underneath the mad, all the anger is pain. That is the case. And I know a lot of times people don't like to admit that, but underneath anger is pain, and underneath pain is an unmet need. And if you are able to uncover what that unmet need is and communicate that effectively in a way that allows that need to get met, because the anger is not going to allow the need to get met. It's actually going to do the opposite, work against you. So when you're letting the anger out, people just get angry back, right? So you need to uncover what the need is. People who are angry or who tend to get angry very quickly tend to be people who feel unheard. They feel invalidated. They feel like people don't, like, nobody cares. They feel like unseen. So these things, I understand that's hard to deal with, and you need to understand that it's not other people. Other people shouldn't have to face the anger because you're not actually mad at them. You're mad at the feeling that was invoked upon some sort of behavior that they had, but they may not necessarily be even like ignoring you or invalidating you, but because of that feeling and because of the past experiences, you then tend to project that back out onto them. So you need to understand that communicating this effectively is your guardian angel, because you'll see, if you communicate it effectively, that you will get a different response. People will be very, very ready to actually validate you. They'll be very ready to um to listen and they'll actually care, and you'll see that people actually do care, and they do. It's just that it's not being communicated in a way that allows them the opportunity to show you that they are there for you, that they do care, and that you can work through some things together. So try keep that in mind, that is your guardian angel here, and that will cause a lot of transformation. Where you're headed, you need to look at the roots of where these internal self-limiting beliefs came from, and you need to do that through isolation. So not necessarily isolating yourself to the point of, like, you don't get any contact outside, but you need to go inward. So essentially, like the Hermit card says, to go inward and do introspection. You need to understand, you need to go inward, listen, and work on your self-limiting beliefs. Because those are the things that are holding you back. You, again, though, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. This is just a period of time that this is going, you're going through a rough patch, okay? But I do see things looking up for you soon, and you gotta pick yourself up out of the dust. My mom said one day, and this stuck with me, but it's very simple. It's like, the world keeps spinning, the globe keeps spinning, all that. And it yes, it hurts to keep going. It hurts sometimes, but it hurts even more to sit down and to stop going, because when you do sit down, the world keeps spinning and everybody keeps going, and you get trampled and you get stomped on and you get beat up, and it hurts a lot more because the world's not going to stop spinning. And I know sometimes that sounds harrowing to hear, but keep going. There is, a new day that comes. There's always sun at the end of the rain. There's always the sunlight after the nighttime, and the spring after the winter. So, there is a new era coming for you, essentially. And you just got to keep going. You're almost there. Okay, that's all I have for you this evening.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to do Rob Abbott, but I want to tell, let's see, Billy, I love your last name. I want that last name. Heckler. I love it. And I was like, oh, that'd be a fun name. I'd like that. And Shield Nova, what a great little profile pic. I love that. There we go.
That picture is so funny. Have you seen the whole thing?
I'm fine, and there's flames. I've seen that kind of meme around before, and it just makes me crack up every time.
It's this dog sitting at a table with a cup of coffee, and it says, "This is fine. Everything is fine," and everything is on fire around it.
So funny.
Like, it's fine.
That's fine. I'm good.
It's
And
good.
as long as you have your coffee, everything's fine. That's funny. I like that. Okay, Rob, general reading. Yes. The card that comes down for you, Rob, is the one of strength, of facing fears and being strong and all of that. And I love that. If it was in your reading, I'd say face your fears, but this is about you. I do get this. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I think this person's in spirit, but I do feel like there's a father energy or someone like a father, someone that probably like to be, why did I hear crave? Someone that like to be outdoors, among everything out there and among the water, being having water around. And I think that was his element, so to speak. I really kind of feel like this is somebody that's probably not necessarily I'm going to say, oh, you're thinking about somebody. I feel like there's somebody in spirit that he's there for you, and I love it. Compassionate and loyal and all that. So just let you know that they showed me you working in the future. In the past position, what I'm getting, and this is probably you, is an ambitious male, a leader, someone that is a motivator, someone that wants to be at the top of their game and can motivate others to do so. Sometimes these people come along with a really good knowledge of business. So I'm getting that ambition, and I'm getting that in past reading, but it should be you. I see a new job or a new stream of money or a new project coming in that will make money for you. Now I got this little card of a secret, like somebody not telling you something. So I kind of look to see what is that about, because there's nothing bad around it. But I think there's some kind of surprise coming for you. And I do get working well with people here. But I do feel like there's something like that. Sometimes I say, oh, you got a secret. Well, it's fine. But I want to go. I feel like there's a surprise, something coming. Somebody's not telling you something. Now, let's talk about relationships and family. I have the card that I use for a wedding. I have a great card of happily ever after. Sometimes this means that we're going to have a family reunion or something like that. But I do get a great relationship card here. Also, we have a change in the home, which I think is really good. I don't know if you're fixing it up, getting another one, something's going on, you're bringing somebody in. but I get making it more comfortable, but something definitely with the house. You're going to get this fantastic card of getting your, whatever you want, almost like an award. So you're going to receive what you should get, what you're manifesting in. And I see you getting that. It's really a great card of getting almost like a rewards coming in. Like you put something out there and it's coming in. Your last card here is one of remembrance. Sometimes it's of given gifts given and taken, things like that. But I do get this very sweet card of a memory, and I don't know if you're going to be thinking about other people or some sweet thing that happened, but I do get that remembering the past is going to be something coming in. It's going to be quite strong, and that's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Nia.
Hi, Nia.
Hi, Nia. Nia.
Nia's a regular. We love her. I'm sinking back down to the floor.
You're singing again.
I've already put the chair up, so the chair is gonna to have a trip bye, I guess. It's a great chair, but what the heck? I can't sit on the floor. I'll be up there. I'm short enough. I don't need this. Okay. Whoops. There. I'm tall. It's a miracle. I'm healed. There we go.
Okay. All right, Nia. Nia. Okay, so I don't know where to start. This is interesting. So the overall energy here is that how do I say this? You kind of like opposed to relationships almost. Kind of. Or maybe it's just not your thing. Maybe you're like maybe you just don't really like pay much mind to that. But there's something coming in. There's a person or some sort of relationship coming in that kind of it makes you feel something you haven't felt in a long time. I don't know exactly. Oh. I was gonna say I don't know exactly when that's gonna happen, but look, it says so soon, I would think. Or maybe it's already happened. But oh, it's a mystery. Either way, I feel like what it's saying is like it's going to make you feel very confused. You're going to be like, "Oh, what is this?" You're going to want to push it away. You're going to want to push it down and kind of get rid of it. But you should embrace it. I'm going to say you should embrace it. You should let yourself go. Let yourself have fun because even though it may work out, it may not, but like you need to something's telling me or spirit's trying to tell you you need to have this experience. There's something that you're being asked to communicate, to be vulnerable about, and to have confidence in yourself. The Queen of Wands is here. So confidence. And this is in regard to the Two of Cups, or this card says the Two of Elixirs in this deck. That's a relationship. And so this could even be a friendship. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic. So the Two of Cups is any relationship really, but there's a lot of passion here, whether it's a shared passion between two friends platonically or whether it's a romantic passion between two people who are interested in each other. You are going to have a relationship come through that that you're going to feel you want to push away, but there's going to be a lot of change that comes in your internal world. And you're going to be faced with choices. To which I see you kind of getting in your head about and getting kind of in this mental loop, so you're being asked to not do that. You're being asked to look through a different lens because this fear, whether or not you want to call it a fear, this fear of vulnerability or closeness with another is something that you've had, and you've leaned on other aspects of your life, like maybe your career or maybe taking care of your family. Maybe you've gotten really immersed in taking care of family, or really immersed in your career path, and you've used that as an excuse to, because people may say, well, why, oh, well, why don't you ever go on a date, or why don't you do that, and you're like, no, that's not for me. I've got so much going on with family, or I've got so much going on with work, and like, it's an excuse because you have a fear there. And so this is a crutch that you've leaned on for too long, and your heart is calling out to you. There's the stethoscope here. To be strength, to be strong, to be courageous, the feather, and to go where the wind is blowing you. You've been being blown toward this for a while. This is the wolf here usually means like wolf in sheep's clothing, but I'm not getting that here. What I'm getting is this is the howl of the wolf that is calling toward you. So the wolf howls at the full moon, right? And the moon is our emotions. You've been being called toward this, some emotional awakening, but you've been very rigid about it. The cactus is here. This is something that you kind of you don't like to touch it, because I think you've been hurt before, and you told yourself, I'm never going to let that happen again. And you need to you hurt yourself so much more in the long run when you close your heart. There's no damage anybody could do that is more detrimental than closing our own heart off, and sewing it up and putting these walls up and not letting others in, because it is quite literally a universal human need to feel loved, and to feel connection, and to be understood, and heard and seen. So do yourself a favor and allow yourself the opportunity to meet somebody that's going to be able to do that for you. I know you can get that through friends, you can get that through family, but I mean, I'm of the belief that love is something from a higher realm. And that is why we as humans struggle so much with it. We'll never be perfect. We'll never be able to fully embody what love truly is, because it is quite literally out of this world. However, through practice and determination and commitment, we can get really close. And it is one of the, if not the most profound, transformative, and greatest feelings that we can physically be a part of here on this earth. And so that is why so many people continue to strive for it, and continue to try and try and try and try. However, I want to say this: we'll never make it. And if we were able to fully embody love and what it is, we wouldn't be manifesting here on this earth anymore, because we wouldn't have to learn it anymore. So I do believe the next stage is, like, if you will, like, we're in the third dimension, right? And then the fourth dimension, or if you will, like, the fourth chakra is the heart. It's love. So what are we learning here? What's the highest feeling you're able to feel and experience here? Love. We're learning love. We're learning how to love, which is to understand one another, even the people we don't necessarily like and necessarily want to understand. But once we fully embody that and learn it, then we won't be manifesting here physically anymore. We'll be on to the next. And then I believe we learn light, wisdom, and all that. But anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. My point is, open your heart back up. Only you can do that. And you're doing yourself a disservice by not doing it, okay? Um, as long as you avoid pain, pain will be ever more detrimental when it does inevitably arrive. Okay? So that's all I have for you this evening. Thank you.
Oh, that was lovely. Very good. All right. I picked Jill. There we go. Here. There we go. Hi, Jill. Um, Let me tell you, I do get you very guarded and watchful. You get that card of, just being very careful and all of that. Sometimes this is anxiety or walking on eggshells type of thing. So I think it's okay sometimes to be protective, but, make sure that you are kind of going with the flow a little bit more. Okay. Crossing you in temporary energy is somewhat of like a sadness or a little bit of a broken heart. So get rid of that, blow that away. I get you taking on some more responsibility. So be kind to yourself in the future. I feel like you're going to have a lot going on. You had in the past position a really big card in the tarot, and that's the Hangman card. So this is the card of going through some things like lessons in life, things that maybe we wrote into a soul contract. So I think that you've had a lot of stuff, like big stuff, and that is in the past right now, by the way. Your cards start out with the Ace of Cups, which is my open heart, blessings, and joy. Like my heart is open for love and all of that. It also has a little bit of fertility on this card. So, just be aware of that. But I get open heart, blessings, and joy. You're, ready for something great to come in. I get you waiting on some kind of um results coming in or something. So I think there's going to be a time that we're waiting to find out what's going to happen. Okay. I also get the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is my card. If I'm looking at a relationship, I see an uncommitting male, but this is my card to don't run into any situations where you're dashing in and you are making assumptions or anything. It means to slow down when you're making decisions. Slow down. Like if somebody says, here, take this, don't grab it. Just, wait, give it some time. So slow down a little bit, but it shows me you have a talent. So I do get that you do something well that gives you a lot of emotional joy and success. You will have a chance to shine with that. Maybe being celebrated by others from whatever you do that's really well. Now, I see a healing card for you and a healing path. Even though this means sometimes a short trip, I feel like there's a healing path for you, and that definitely they're saying you're going in the right direction. But you have as your ultimate outcome card this card of more of a negative energy and fear. So I asked what is coming in, and they show me like an opportunity to make money, like a new job or new stream of money or a new project, and some money coming in, like a chunk of money coming in, and a partnership with someone. So don't fear what's coming ahead. Make sure that you're open to new opportunities because I feel like it's going to be fine because they keep saying you're going in the right direction. And that's what I have for you. So you guys, hi. I was going to put
Hey.
up your QR code.
Sorry about that. I was fixing my camera.
That is fine.
It
Let
was
me let
giving
me
me problems.
let me bring that up. I need to have it ready in the show. I'm just keep forgetting. There we go. How's that?
Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so hold on a second. Wait, there you go. All right, so this is my lovely QR code that I spent so much time on. But if you scan it, you'll go to my private booking site and you can book a private reading. I do more than just tarot. So go ahead and take a look at all my services. And yeah, you can show this to a friend, show it to your family, print it out, put it on a t-shirt, make a banner, fly it from your car down the freeway, let everyone scan it. So
I love that. But you know what? You always say put it on a magnet sign, magnetic sign on the side of your car, of a
yeah.
car, just do that for Batty. But I thought of that and I go, you know what? I think that'd be a good way for me to advertise my books. So,
You
you know,
should. Honestly,
I'm
that'd be
gonna have one made. I'm gonna
make a
have
QR
two.
code, put it on a shirt, put it on your car. People will scan it even when like you'll be parked at like I don't know, Target and people will be like scan it if they walk past your car in the parking lot because they'll want to see what the QR code is for.
Okay, I was just talking about a magnetic sign, and now I have the best idea. I'm putting the QR code on it, like this big, and they could scan it, and then I'll have my Fig Willow logo.
Yes,
They're gonna be good.
exactly. And you got to say so, it's got to have some like intriguing message like find Fig Willow.
Oh yeah,
And then they're like people will be like what the heck? And then they'll scan it.
yeah, yep.
Or be like yeah, anyway, you get it.
Hey, I love it.
Perfect.
Thank you for the idea. It's lovely. I love it.
Okay,
I'm
let's
gonna
see.
go hunt. I'm gonna hunt for a person to do a reading for, and I will put their name in the comments.
I haven't chosen someone yet. I'm gonna choose
Oh,
Chris. Did you do Christina, Alice, Mary Sullivan?
no, I haven't.
Well,
I
Christina,
love
Alice,
her
Mary
picture.
Sullivan, you have been selected. So let's see what comes out for you. Okay, the Five of Wands. The Page of Cups. The High Priestess. Let's see what else. And the Knight of Cups. And then what you don't see coming at the bottom, death. That doesn't mean actual death. That's just death is transformation. I'm going to roll the dice for you as well. All right. So these dice, they've got symbols for a planet, symbols for the zodiac, and then the houses numbered. They don't necessarily mean that I'm talking about somebody from that actual zodiac or that, they have their own meanings and everything. So I'm going to read to you what they mean, and then I'll give you my intuitive message. So the first one you got was, let's see, what's this? Jupiter. Jupiter says, pertaining to luck, good fortune, what propels you forward, monetary values, and prosperous events. You've got Aries here. Impulsive, competitive, reactive, stubborn, releasing what no longer serves you. And then you've got the second house, which is representative of money, things of monetary value, poorness or wealth, missing items or theft. Okay, so, what I'm getting here, there's an internal struggle happening for you, and this may seem like it's other people. You kind of feel like you're being held back in some way. And you may attribute it to others, in your surroundings, in your circumstances. You may attribute it to outside factors, but really what's happening is there's an internal struggle that's going on. And it has to do with, how do I say? You are feeling as if you're owed an apology, maybe? No, that's not the message. The message I'm getting is like you don't feel like things are fair. You don't feel like things are fair. And you feel like you've been unfairly prepared or unfairly prepped or positioned for life in a way that is like in general, how do I say, like you look at society, how it was back then, and you're like, okay, well, it was easy for people to do this, that, and the other back then, but today it's like so much harder. And while an air of that is true, it also is just a matter of, it does no good to focus on that. It does no good to focus on that because you can't go back, and you can't. All you can do is move forward, and all you can do is you position yourself in the best way possible right now. And so the facts are that it is that way now, and it is it is a different world we're living in, and that's something that we have to deal with because we can't go back and make it different. So it has no use to sit and kind of feel like while your feelings are valid, they're not helpful to your benefit. Does that make sense? So there is an intuitive message that comes through for you, and what you know what you need to do. Um, it's a matter of just rolling up your sleeves and doing it, doing the thing you don't want to do. And I understand. I mean, I've honestly I've felt the same way before. You gotta just roll up your sleeves and do it, and really what the trick is to go outside of your normal realm of thinking. So you should get with others and kind of brainstorm and discuss. There will be an intuitive message that comes through, or some sort of inspired action that comes through a conversation with a close friend. Okay, so maybe open up about this a bit more to close friends, or maybe a partner if you have a partner in your life, and there is some sort of message there for you. I do see that, and it could even come through, because the Knight of Cups is here, so it could even come through a date. So let's say you don't have a partner and you're like going on dates with people, and you just have a random conversation with a person. That's where the message comes from. So it's through a intimate encounter. Intimate, not even meaning like physical, I just like close. An intimate encounter with somebody who you have some sort of affection for, whether it's platonic or romantic. That's where this message comes from. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more cards. Yeah, you need to be committed to the cause and have faith, because there's some sort of, okay, this is interesting. The Hierophant and the Devil came out here. There's some sort of behavioral pattern or thought pattern that keeps you from this, but because what you need to do is do the true and tried method. That, it may not be the same world we live in, but there are methods that do work to get, attain these goals. And the Hierophant here is like traditional, how do you say, traditional values, traditional methods, and like by the books. So you can't take shortcuts. There's no shortcut. I'm sorry. There's no get rich quick scheme. People do sometimes fall upon this, but again, nothing's coincidence. There's always some sort of factor, and you even see like nobody gets rich quick. It's like people who even win the lottery. It's like there's a lot of turmoil that follows them afterward, because people like target them, and so that's why they don't announce lottery winners anymore, like publicly, or they don't at least say their names, because people, it's nothing is. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So don't, just understand you can't cut corners. You got to put the work in. You got to roll up your sleeves and do it. And so I'm going to pull one last card here. The Two of Pentacles. You'll find a balance as you move forward through this. What you don't see coming is the Death card. So there's some sort of transformation that comes. And I think what's a really important message is right here under the Death card. And this probably will mean, I hope this means something to you. You may be so focused on how unfair things are that you don't, you kind of hold tightly to the things that are yours, or like maybe it's your belongings, or maybe it's your ideas, even maybe it's your sense of self or agency, or just like how much you are generous with others, whether it's monetarily, or whether it's material items, or whether it's even with your own, intellect. Like, you kind of hold tightly to things that are yours because you feel like it's so scarce, um like the resources or whatever it may be. And you need to understand that the secret to receiving, the secret to getting all you want, is to be giving. You give to receive. You don't give to receive, but giving without the expectation of receiving is what brings in abundance of receiving. So giving graciously, and giving your gratitude especially. So that's really what I'm getting here. You need to find gratitude for the things that you have, because if you're too focused on the things that you don't have and the things you don't like, you will pass up all the opportunities and all the chances and blessings that are trying to be handed to you, because you're too preoccupied looking at all the things you don't like. So essentially, like this, if you're ever, think of your thoughts like a channel switch, or I'm sorry, like TV channels. When you find yourself on a channel that you don't like, and you're like, this upsets me, I'm thinking about this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, this is unfair, whatever, you wouldn't sit down at the TV and turn on something you don't like and sit there and continue to watch it and get upset and don't like it, right? You wouldn't do that. That doesn't make any sense. So think of your thoughts the same way. Change the channel. Change the Change the damn channel. You know, you focus on the things you do like and the things you can do and the things you do want, because the universe is a yes man. And it does not care if you're like, this thing, I don't like it, I don't want it. It's just focus. It just knows that you're focused on that thing. So whatever you're focusing on, whether you like it or not, that's the thing you're manifesting into your life. So change the channel if you find yourself fixated on things you don't like and don't want. And you'll see a sense of balance come in. All in all, you're gonna be fine. I have a you here. I'll leave you with this. This is the last message I'm getting. We will face hundreds of thousands of problems in our lives. Hardly any of them will ever come to fruition. And so what that means is that our mind thinks about all these possible outcomes that could be just detrimental, right? It's like we future worry all the time. Most problems, probably 98% of them, don't ever happen. They don't ever actually play out. We just thought they might, we worry about them. We have all the stress, but we never actually see them happen. So you'll come face to face with hundreds of thousands of problems in your life, most of which will never come to fruition. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let them be the fleeting thoughts that they are. Let them go. Change the channel. Okay, you'll see changes come in your life once you change the lens you're looking through. Okay, that's all I have for you this evening.
Wow. I'm going to do Leanne. Hi, Leanne. Let me tell you, I've got a lot of people in your reading, by the way. You come down as very ambitious, very much a leader, very strong woman, and I love that. I feel very motivated for you. Now, it shows me energy crossing you of a very money minded woman that might be an accountant or into detail oriented work or something. So it shows me that there may be somebody coming in that can help with financial advice and things like that. In the future, there's a money minded male, very strong, comes in, also can give good advice and about finances and money. So I see that coming in the future. I felt like there was a surprise or something came out of nowhere that kind of shook up stuff in the past. I'm glad it's in the past for you. So they're showing me another woman here on your path. This is more of a mom energy, a kind, devoted, loving person, compassionate. I feel also very creative and very intuitive. That woman is on your path here. I think she's going to be in a priority for a reason. They show me a new job or a new stream of money, new project for you coming in. You do, and you do have this wonderful card of happily ever after, the 10 of Cups, which is my card of a wedding. It's also family reunion and romance in a relationship. So very, very good card. I get a lot of success with you. By the way, the big success card, I do feel like that there's an idea that's going to come in that's going to be a change for you on your path, take you in a new direction, very successful. And I see you getting a chunk of money, almost like, here's a bunch of money. Sometimes this comes in as money attached to us, as inheritance or money being paid back, that type of thing. So very, very good reading here. We are at the top of the hour here.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
No, everybody, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if we didn't get to you today, we will be back here on Monday, and you can let us know. We do try to get to everybody, but they are random, and we just don't have time to get to everyone. So please come back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let us know we didn't get to you. We'll try to get to you. So make sure you get here early, though, okay?
So we have Mystery Monday, and then Wisdom Wednesday is going to be one not to miss. Okay, you guys be here for next Wednesday, but also Monday. Okay, if you want a reading, we'll see you then.
Yes, Mystery Monday, Wisdom Wednesday, and today was Fluid Friday. This is this lovely hand squeezed fresh orange juice from the tree. But
Ginger ale.
and Debbie's got her ginger ale. It's not hand squeezed, but that's okay.
I don't know. Okay, you guys, we'll see you Monday. Thanks for watching. We appreciate
All
it.
right. Yes, please come back. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.